Replacement cases for retro games or even current games like Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. Are you for or are you against that kind of stuff? Because I could see both sides of it. Me personally, I have no issue with replacement cases. I've had to get replacement cases, print artwork and whatnot in the past, or buy something from somebody for a few bucks because I've bought and this makes no sense to me. Explain this. Like, anybody in their right mind, if you bought a Nintendo Switch game, are you like, I'm going to take this little tiny cartridge and I'm going to put it somewhere else in the case? It's just taking up so much damn space. I'm going to throw it away. I thought this was a GameStop problem. That GameStop said, we ain't got a space for all these cases. Let's throw them away. Because they used to do that with DS and 3DS games. No, it makes no sense. Where are these cases going? But I've bought like a Switch game, a little harder to find game. I'll find it cart only on Macari or eBay and buy it. And then say, I got to look for a case. And I go on eBay and I'll find people selling replacement cases or the original case. What do they do? How do they get the original case but no game? They buy the game, and like, I'm going to hold on to this for a little bit, play it, and then I'm going to sell the game by itself separate, and then I'm going to sell the case. What's going on in the world? But what I wanted to talk about is, yeah, like, I understand there's a need for some people. You want to keep your games, like, sorted and nice, print a sleeve for something if you got, cart only for, a new game or an older game. But what I'm going to talk about is this post that James here on my Facebook group, he mentioned about this seller on eBay selling sealed replacement cases. And I saw this, $66 plus free shipping. And then they said Etrian Odyssey 3 sealed replacement case with Y folds. What is the point of that, right? And in their description, I read this entire thing. I'm not going to read all this right here. I'm going to go straight to their listing because I'm supposing they got called out a bit, and this turning into a little bit of a boo-boo storm maybe. I don't know. But I wanted to take a look at what they're doing and discuss it with you guys. So here we go. Vintage Video Games LLC, limited liability company, selling replacement cases. And they did change their listings and they lowered the prices. Oh my God. I could get Etrian Odyssey 3 replacement case, no game, for $25 now instead of $66. Interesting. But is it sealed? Because they removed that thing that said it was sealed. And when you look at the listing, I think somebody bought this last one because on my other tab it disappeared. But $25. Here we go. They removed from here where it said that it was sealed. Like, because they said, oh, from VVG, we're giving these original looking boxes with the seal type of thing, right? What is the point of that? All covers are shown in pictures. This is a replacement product, so exact coloring and other very minor details may vary. Like, they weren't being like deceitful. They were telling you it's a reproduction case, but like, what is the point of this? Like, oh, for collectors, add it to your collection, but there's no game in it. And if it's sealed, what the hell's the point? They changed their listings to remove some of that information the way they worded it. But when you look at the images here, it's still sealed. That Y fold seal. I mean, it looks a little sloppy, but it'll fool some people. And that's the whole point here, is if you're looking for a replacement case, do you need a sealed replacement case? Do you need one that's like, I'm sure, if you got this in your possession and you were really in tune with DS games, you could inspect that case and be like, oh, the colors are slight. They mention it. They're not doing anything, in my opinion, that's like they're lying, because they're telling you it's a replacement case. There may be differences here, but why the hell are they sealed with an original looking manufacturer's seal? It's to deceive people because they know the target audience to buy this from them. Like, I mean, I'm making assumptions. Don't sue me, mofo. I'm making assumptions because when I see this, a sealed replacement case that's sealed like the original, to me, my opinion is that this is to deceive somebody down the line. Like, if I were to be selling this, I'd be like, my potential buyer is probably looking at this like, I could rip some mofo off. A sealed game? Like, boom, go somewhere, sell it on OfferUp, a local thing, like travel somewhere, sell it online, sell it on Macari, and, this person buys this because on Macari as well, you got 3 days to rate the seller. Like, it's not like eBay where you have like fucking forever where you could just be like, oh, I changed my mind. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to lie and say it wasn't as described or it doesn't work. I'm like, Hari, you only got 3 days. So if somebody buys a sealed product on a place like that, and they're like, they want to keep it sealed. Like, these are rare games. These are not cheap games if they were original. So somebody, they get it in their possession. Maybe they don't realize it right away and they can't file a claim. So the potential buyer of this, in my opinion, is somebody who may want to deceive someone, because who in their right mind wants a replacement case that's sealed to be put on their shelf? For what? What kind of like person is like, I have a fake case on my shelf and it looks awesome. Now I feel like I own the game. That is the dumbest thing I could think of. Like, who would do that? And if you do that, and you like, you know, put a comment in my comment section, I don't have no sympathy for you. I think that's stupid. Like, who the hell is going to buy a sealed product that's a fake product just to put it on a shelf to think that they have it or to show off that they have it? It means nothing. It's fake. You didn't use it. There was no utility behind it. Oh, I got Pokemon Heart Gold. I got the game, but I don't have the case. Let me get a replacement case. I'm going to keep this in my possession. And replacement cases do turn into a little bit of a problem, like replacement labels for retro games. Like, I'm fine with replacement labels. Your game looks like shit and you want to put a new label on it, fine. It's yours. You can do with it as you please, but what the problem is down the road, if it exchanges hands at some point, is it clearly marked that it's a reproduction label? Is it like obvious that it's not the original label? That's the problem. That's where the problem comes in. And stuff like this can feed into some very nefarious individuals. You know, they could be like future retro gaming villains here. Like, and this person's not selling just random stuff. They're selling stuff that they know goes for some money. Look at this. Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U. Replacement case, and it is freaking sealed. The hell is that? Like, it's not like it's the, you know, looks like the original case and then it says like reproduction at the bottom or something. No, it's sealed. The hell? Are people buying this as like, oh, it's artwork? I'm going to put it on my shelf? No, I think the worst. People are using this to deceive others. I don't know what the seller's intentions are. I can only come up with opinions. I'm not stating fact. But it seems like most of this, yeah, could be used for bad things. Bad. Very bad. Look at all this stuff. Futurama. This doesn't look sealed. It's just like, hey, the ones I see that come with the manual and the case, they're not sealed. But like, they're still not like, they don't, none of them are marked. From everything I've looked at, none of them are like really marked. Like, they have the original UPC, you know, little barcode or whatever. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a problem with replacement cases, but it could turn into a problem. And this sealed shit makes no sense, man. No sense. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Bye. That's my rant for the day. Fuck.